sports. It's in the game.
When it's time to party, we will party hard.
Wow, he just took off on that one, and he might have just won the game for him.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their rookie QB, the young man out of Oregon.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's the kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. And if you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. J.K. Dobbins, 58 yards. And the Broncos go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage. Our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5.
I got you. I got you. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Shift.
Off the play fake. Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's taken down inside the 30. Nix on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Harvey. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 2nd down, it's Nix. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's complete to Shipley. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gets around him. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll run on 1st down. Harvey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. I got wide. Check 43.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Throwing on 2nd down, Nix.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And it'll be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Hurts. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Bigsby.
And he stopped immediately there. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Throwing is Hurts. That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 19. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
A 1st down carry for Barkley.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Seven Pirates. You. Mike's 57.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Get in the weight room. Tracking 60.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Touchdown! Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Harvey. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 74 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Eagles and Jalen Hurts heading back to work. And after starting the game with 2 INTs, you remember, he got back on the beam with a touchdown pass on their previous drive. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. A good gain on first, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Up the middle with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Third down, Barkley.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Rolling to his right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
To Barkley on the check down. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Man, that's Devontae Smith.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Goes right back to Smith again.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Second down, here's Hurts.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A.J. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
134 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll go again with Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A handoff running left is Dobbins. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Harvey. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Quite a decision there on 4th down. They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6 points. And following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes the illogical play is a logical play. But in this case, they were wrong.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Hurts throwing complete to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, switch the mic. Go Silver, ready?
On 1st down, Hurts. Got a man, it's Brown. And he takes 20 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 32-yard line. They're going to look to throw. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Back to throw here. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Hey, Silver. Let's go. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway.
Throw to him, he gets it done. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man, complete.
Look at the big man rumble.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Evan Ingram, an even 90 yards.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Riley Moss.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Denver's offense now set to go. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Now they'll audible to something else. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. 53's the mic. 53's the mic.
A give. Dobbins trying the right side to the 27-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
53, Mike. You're not ready.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. To throw, here's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. Off the bootleg, here's Nix. Oh no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And now off to the races down the right side.
It's over. Let's dominate.
Wow, so they were already in field goal range. Now this and a completely new story to tell.
And frankly, what they're going to say when they review this game and go over it, they're going to tell the offense, you had one job. All right, you knew what you had to get done. You knew where we wanted to kick the field goal from. You know our
2nd down, goal to go. Now Hurts changing up the play.
63.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith finding the end zone on the game's final play. And the Eagles take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Absolute bedlam.